All right. How's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome. Happy Thursday, or whenever you are watching this. Happy whatever. Guess I didn't need them papers. Anyways, we're gonna pick up kind of where we left off the other night. I've been doing some stuff in the background. But we got a bunch of stuff to get into. We merged a bunch of stuff. We got Zulip kind of, sort of working, not really. We got to implement the message queue stuff, or not the message queue, the event queue stuff. I might want to move some stuff around. I don't know. I'm playing around with it. We'll see. But yeah, lots of stuff going on. I also tried to do the release for Burb, or for Seagull last night, and then I fucked it up. I forgot to merge a pull request before it. And I had already published and pushed all the releases. So now we're turning the 8.1 into that release. And I'm just waiting for somebody to give me the okay. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, so I wanted to see what else do we have on the branches here real quick. But how's everyone going tonight? Welcome. Icarus Mad, Colt Penny, Laser Shark, hello. How are you all? Oh, it's much easier if I do it this way. I thought we had something else backend wise. Oh, the scheduler backend. What do we have left? Yeah, we already even implemented that. We got sidetracked on this the other night for some reason. I don't remember why. I think we just got into other stuff. Let's try to get this one finished up and landed. One of the other things I wanted to get done for Alpha 1 is all the persistent stuff. There's still a little bit more to go, and I really need to work on game too, but it'd be nice to get this stuff all going. Babysitting a release, gonna leave this on in the background? Alright. What are you releasing? The Kraken? You'll see I got the Twitch chat working again. I had to recompile and fix some stuff in Spasm. But it's working. Again. Woo! Build faster, please. Alright. So what do we have here? Because apparently this compiles. Big enterprise stuff over the weekend. Today's prep work. Gotcha. Big ol' enterprise. So Java. Here, enterprise. All I think is Java. I know it's mostly .NET probably, but I hear it and it's just like, yep, it's Java. Yeah, why don't we finish this? Oh, crap. Super Base, thank you for these 6 months in advance. Greatly appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes and be sure to, well, we're trying to wind down the Discord, so we don't have a really, or whatever. We're not advertising the Discord anymore because I want to shut it down in the future. But yeah. I wonder if I could do that with Zulip. I don't know. We didn't do much in that channel anyways. Well, thank you, Super. Appreciate it. We get the back end. Oh, okay. That's what happened. Okay. That's right. This, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do here yet. This is fine, but yeah. Someone else is doing the .NET, so you're stuck with Java? Yep, and that's, like I said, you're enterprise, you just think, oh, Java. Well, I suppose it, .NET. They're both bad in their own ways. That's why I stay away from all of them. So, all right. So purple UI.h. Do we have... All right, so we do use a scheduler backend here. Why the hell do we use the new function? We don't use the new function anywhere else. Sorry. Chair is stuck and it's too close to the desk. Alright, scheduler.c. Where is the private API? Alright, yep. So, purple scheduler star. Scheduler private.h. So this is a new paradigm we've been setting up for this stuff to make it make more sense, to be easier. For instance, air out nullable return address for a G error. It's just core.h. And I'm not sure when we want to load stuff for. I suppose we wouldn't load stuff in the scheduler until everything else was ready to go, right? That would make sense. Right, we pass in the core and a local layer. Yep. Local air not equal to null. G propagate air error local air return false. All right, so crap. I thought we used to have a signal for when the core was fully started. And that would be very handy, but the core's not an object, so we can't do that this way yet. Oh. Right, so what ends up happening here is, this sucks, but we start going through and, so we get the account manager, and then the presence manager waits until the account manager is done loading to then load all the presences. And then the contact manager also waits until all the accounts are done loading to start loading the contacts. And then, wait, what the hell? This is still busted, isn't it? This is part of where we got sidetracked with this. Because, like, should we be telling the UI to start itself until all of this is actually done? Probably not, right? This is really dumb. Really, really dumb. Mm-hmm. Do we still even need this? Yeah, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, we have it there because we still have the. Okay, well, that's dumb. But yeah, so we're still unwinding stuff here in core and other crap. Yeah, do we bite them? Okay. Let's do this. So, that doesn't make sense either. We really need to make this an actual G object at some point, because then we can get that signal that I was just talking about and stuff like that. I don't know why we need this. What the hell calls this? This just gets called at startup for some reason. Oh, I don't think that's really necessary. So, like, one of the big things that's different in Purple 3 and Pidgin 3 is, regulars here will know, is that everything was just kind of ad hoc polymorphism stuff in here. It was object-oriented like, but since C doesn't have object-oriented concepts and stuff, you kind of roll your own. One of the big things with Purple 3 is we moved everything to G-Object, which is a sublibrary of glib, which is at the bottom of the GNOME stack, which provides existing, battle-tested, whatever you want to call it, classes and subclasses and stuff. And one of the big things we've done in Pidgin 3 is we've moved almost everything to that. So who will calls this? Okay. This isn't too bad. All right, so let's start doing the unthinkable here. By unthinkable, I mean G declare. Oh, it should be here. Declare final type. Purple core, G type object. We'll come back to the init in a second. But so this is going to start setting up the G object stuff so that over here we can actually start implementing it. We'll come, yeah. So this becomes struct underscore purple core, G object parent, and then we have G settings backend star settings backend. Get rid of that. G define final type, purple core, purple core, purple core. I'm doing this wrong. The header file is supposed to have that one. And then, oh no, then this is the G object one, and then this is going to be G type object. This is where the core stuff is going to get problematic. Also, we're going to get rid of this. There's no need for this. The UI wants to print it out. It has methods to do that now, and the UI defines a version. But maybe we get the purple version of string. No, if we have that, we should put that in purple version. But anyways. Right now, this is just going to be GNU C unused. Oh, this is not going to be unused. This should be up to date on this trigger here, or command. Yeah. Oh, Yeah, no worries. But as the comment says, I don't know why people go so crazy for keyboards, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. Either way, the thing works, so I don't have to go find a link. Okay. Sound and feel type of thing. Each one is rather different. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care what I type on for keyboard, honestly. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't care about laptop keyboards. I don't care about ergonomics. Whatever. Like, I have a 10 keyless because my keyboard tray isn't wide enough to support it. And, like, if it's there, I feel too squashed. And, you know, after you stop using the 10 key for a while, you're just like, yeah, it's fine. Who cares? Right? I've got more important things to worry about than, oh, no, I don't have a 10 key or something. It just, I could care less. Couldn't care less. Like, I don't know. I just feel people get too sensitive about keyboards and stuff. And it's like, then they're like, well, you type on it for 8 hours a day. Like, actually, I type on mine for like 14 a day and I still don't give a shit. Like, it's personal preference and I have none. Nope. The chair I have is like, I can only get it on overstock.com right now, I think. It's a task chair that I originally bought from Office Depot in like 2008 for $60. And it's comfortable, works fine, right? Like, again, I program for like 14 hours a day, it's fine. Rocking a chair from Staples, yeah, right? Like, people put all this stuff in like, well, you've got to get a Herman Miller Arion chair, whatever they're called. I can't think of the actual names. And it's just like, no, I'm good, man. Like, I'm not going to spend that much money on a chair. So YouTube, sorry, I just noticed you're talking here. We are working on Pidgin Instant Messenger. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you use it. Maybe you used to use it. Maybe you know it's by its old name of game. Either way, that is what we work on here all the time. How's it going, Satoru Gaming? Welcome, welcome. And same, or is that Sam? Sam, I'm not sure. Let me know. All right. Then G params back, and if I'm also just butchering that, let me know too, because I can't. I'm horrible at phonics, so it's fine. Purple core star core equals purple core obj. Switch param ID. Oh, I don't have any cases yet. Yep. Default G object warn invalid property ID param ID. Nope. Okay, that should make that happy. Yes, I figured good morning meant good morning. What did I say? Did I say it wrong? Like, I don't know. It's 9 p.m. for me. So, but, you know, universal greeting time, whatever. You just say good morning to everyone. It's fine. All right, so this purple coordinate obviously has to go away. We can change that to a G-initable if we want, but I don't know that we want to do it that way. I think we want to change this to startup or something. Not sure why we need, I guess it's for Windows we need the locale directory. Yeah, so this is going to break a lot of stuff. What are the tickets associated with? You know what? I don't have a trigger for it, do I? So it's our issue tracker, which is over here. The issues you're seeing right now are all for Pidgin 3.0 Alpha 1. This is what's left open right now. And this is, so we've been going, like, Pidgin is a very, very, very old open source project, and we have been stuck on version 2 for the better part of, I don't know, the last 15 years. And trying to get to version 3 has been a journey. Let's go with that. So we've got, I wrote a post on this recently, on what our development phases look like and what we're calling them and what they mean. Oh, it's got 44 views. Okay. But yeah, so the tickets, so basically what we're trying to get to with Alpha 1, that's a release that's due on the 31st. That's what the counter is. What does it say? 18 days or something? I can't read it there. Something like that. Is that we're considering the API semi-stable for third-party protocol developers. Right, so here, let's do this, because since there seems to be a bunch of new people here tonight. So Pidgin is a multi-protocol chat client. So all these contacts you're seeing here, this is from a demo protocol plugin, which is just meant to help us demo things and test things without actually having like a network component to it and stuff like that. How's it going, Subuntu? Welcome, welcome. But so you'll see here in the account manager, so Merg at I'm Freedom Zulip chat, we're building the Zulip protocol plugin. Zulip is another chat network. It's open source. You run your own servers or you can have them hosted, whatever. Ergo here is an IRC server I run locally for testing IRC. So that way, like, I can't leak an IP address while I'm streaming because here's Ergo, right? So if we jump into the Pidgin room, so this is just an environment I have for here, right? So we can be like, hiya, right? And then over in Pidgin 2, I can go and respond. So, right? Or, oh, okay, just took a second, right? But like also the Twitch chat you see above us, this is also in Pidgin 3 and another instance of Pidgin 3. But, right, so you'll notice, yep. So that's Pidgin. That's roughly what we're doing, trying to get stuff working, blah, blah, blah. We still have to do a lot of work to get modern chat features in, but multiple different networks and stuff work here, right? So if we go back to contacts, we can click on Echo. Now Echo will just respond with whatever I say, but they're on a different protocol, different account, right? So you can load multiple IRC accounts in here. You can mix Twitch accounts in, blah, 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 blah. And that's what it is. That's what it does. So there are some other contributors, but I do the vast majority of the work. And I do not get paid for it. It's all open source. It's all public. Anything is donations, whatever. So if you see on Twitch, there's a thing to donate to Instant Messaging Freedom. You might have noticed from the links, iamfreedom.org. iamfreedom.org is a registered nonprofit in the USA. And it is an legal umbrella for Pidgin, ADM, Finch, Vulture, we should probably get out of here, and libpurple, right? So right now, I'm currently writing code for libpurple. But so this is the nonprofit. It works as a legal umbrella for us and stuff like that. So like when people donate to it, they donate to it. I don't actually have a full-time gig. I'm a part-time contractor. Right now I'm doing DevOps, but I can do whatever, basically. So, yeah. If I were to be part-time or full-time day job, I would not be able to get Pidgin to the state where it's at, even though I've been trying to push for 3.0 for 10 years. It would not be where it is if I was working a full-time job, because there's too much to do. It's not feasible. All right, that's there. Give me one of these. We're gonna move the callbacks. Let's do the properties first. Screw it, let's do that. So while we're doing this, we're gonna break all sorts of stuff, but it's okay. It's annoying, but it's okay. Properties and properties equals null 0. Right, we don't need the 0. That's fine. Case prop settings backend G value set object. Let's yeah, pretty much. No worries. Like, when people are questioning these kind of stuff, that's fine. There's all sorts of other questions I get all the time that drive me nuts, though. Like, why don't you use AI? I don't know. Does it look like I need or want to use AI? Maybe if I wanted to use AI, I would use it. And other silly, stupid stuff like that. Did I say UI? I meant AI. I don't know. I'm tired. Okay. These settings back, and that should be used. There's a type for this, right? G type settings backend. Yeah, okay. User interface being used. This is something I was going to wait on until after Alpha 1, but there's enough being changed here that it makes sense to start fixing it. Okay, we're going to come nowhere near compiling right now, and that's okay. Yep. Million things to fix. Conflicting types for purple core in it. Yep. Okay, so let's come over here. Oh, there's Trogdor. You guys saw him. So this is gonna go away. Well, let's rename it. Yeah. We'll just say start slib purple. Start slib purple. Turns true if successful, otherwise fault with error potentially set. Connect to signal at core : started. You know, when the core has been fully initiated. Sure. Cool. Yep. Purple core quit will still be the same. Get oh no, this isn't. Like, because this is going to take a purple core now, and I guess technically the function is still the same, but whatever. This is going to make everything not happy, but whatever, it's fine. So that should be gone. This will already be done. Core quit. Purple core. But this code goes back a good 20 years, and that's why a lot of it looks weird and other stuff. I'm not sure how we want to do this yet. This is going to go away. We'll fix that in a minute. That's fine. So, one of the big problems we had with Purple 2 compared to, just in general, for testing, debugging, everything, was there was tons of global state. You'll see we're getting rid of that global state right now in our core object. Right now. And why did we wait so long to do this? We didn't really worry about it till now. But as we're trying to get to alphas and stuff like that, we're trying to, these main APIs need to be good. Before we can start guaranteeing APIs and stuff like that. Right, so that's why, you have to pass an instance in. We check that instance, we give it back to you, right? We're still going to have a global instance, but we'll get there in a minute. So, right, so this needs a purple core. Turn. Val if fail, purple is core, null. And this should be changed to not verb stir is empty. Yep. Yeah, I guess it's just fine. We're going to make this a property. The locale director and version, we're going to make properties. Core dash version equals G stir dupe version. And then in finalize, we need to get rid of that. Okay. Purple core, localdir. The directory containing locales. Right, so this is just a readable property. We're just going to figure it out at startup, and then it's available to anybody. Likewise with the version. The version of lib purple. Oop. Version, no, gparam, readable, gparam, static string, nope. Okay. I need a bunch of helpers for that stuff, but that's okay. Actually, not really. We just need to say purple core, star core, turn val if fail is core. Oh, we need to grab this. I think get envis const. Yeah. Locale dir equals no. If not, G set stir. Comma, locale directory. So what this is going to do is it's going to try to set this, but since locale directory should already be null, if this comes back as null, it's going to not set it. In which case, we will then go this route. This. Okay, that's const car star too as well. Okay. Yeah. Then we're gonna say core locale dir equals G stir dupe. That's or so we just do it this way. And then, yeah, I think that's okay. So on Windows, we've got to do it a different way, and then everywhere else, we just use the constant for whatever the hell our install prefix was. And then, you know, at runtime, it's there, and it's good. Same deal with the UI, that looks fine. New settings, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so back to core.h. core quit. Needs to take the core. Get diversion. Purple core, star core. Get core. This is going to get renamed. This is going to break a lot of stuff when I delete that, but that's okay. We can't fix a lot of this until I fix that either, but... Core new settings. Alright, so do we get close to compiling this? Nope. Okay, this file's still got a lot of stuff wrong. That's okay. Purple core set settings, but oh yeah, I didn't do any of that yet. Helpers. Static void, purple core, set UI. We'll start here. G return if fail is core G. Oh, we don't care if UIs fail. It's null. If you give us null, we're gonna have a bad time. But yeah. But you should be able. Well. Well. Okay, that should make this a lot happier, but we still got some big stuff to do. Oh, purple core start. Conflicting types for purple core start. Apparently I changed the name, but I didn't fix everything. Oh, right. The header file still says the UI. So one of the big things that's going to happen here is since the core object's going to get created first, you can connect any signals or do any whatever things you need to it. And when you create it, you can only pass the UI to it when it gets created. Then when you start the core is going to do all the startup and then tell the UI to start and then go from there. Core redeclares different kind of symbol, 265. Okay. Looks like the same signal to me, but okay. Too few arguments to function. Purple get locale directory 272. What? Is that name actually wrong? You know what? We can pass this in as a startup parameter too. Yeah, that'll make this a little bit easier to deal with. We'll have to play with that, but that's okay. We can use unit test to do that. But yeah, then this will just be core-locale directory. because it'll be in the property, but we need to go back to class init. Locale directory becomes gparam. Read write. Gparam construct only, and that should be good. All right. So then we also we didn't do any of this yet. Purple core set locale directory core g value get string value. Yeah, we're probably gonna make this ineditable too, but that's okay. Prompt locale dir. Wait, why are there two of them? Oh shit, because I typoed one of them. I guess we'll find that one in a minute. Alright, so on the code from init, we're going to grab Alright, so we're not going to worry about this yet. Yeah, so return if fail is core, then if verb stirs empty locale dir, then that should be fine to reuse this variable. Then we'll try to pull this out of here. Check if it was set in the environment. Yeah, this is dumb. Then, if verb stirs empty, locale dir. If unset, use the platform specific location. Alright, so now we should have a locale directory regardless, and then we say if g set stir core locale directory locale dir g object notify by pspec g object core properties prop locale dir. Okay. We need to find the other typo. Okay, looks like that's it. Okay. That'll clean up the locale directory stuff. What's next? Interesting. We'll come back to that in a second. Oh, we made more errors. Purple core, invalid storage clasher function, purple core, set settings backend. Line 100, I did something dumb. I probably missed a semicolon or something. That shouldn't matter, but we'll do that. Oh, I'm missing a paren. Or a brace. That's why we got a million more errors. Yay. Okay. Purple core print version 297. Not worried about that right now. Settings backend undeclared 297. Oh, right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We made settings backend construct only, right? Yeah, okay. So previously we had a method in Purple UI to get the settings backend somewhere in here. Right? We're gonna get rid of that because you're just gonna create a settings backend and then pass it on to us. Yep. So that's gonna get deprecated. That's fine. Do. There's not supposed to be songs with lyrics. All right, we got to reorganize all this, but we're not gonna do that right now. So we've got start. Let's just do purple core star purple core underscore new. Purple UI star UI comma G pointer settings backend. Yeah, it should be it. G return valid fill. Purple is UI. UI. No. Oh no, we're gonna make this do initable, so it's fine. G error. I think that's right. It's been a minute. What do we do if there's no settings backend? Like, we called it there, but we didn't do anything about it. That seems dumb. All right, final type with code. G type initable. Purple core initable. I face init. I don't remember exactly how this works. G initable. How's it going, Vishal? Welcome. Vishal Kumar, how are you? G initable, no. G initable init. Yeah. Static void. Purple core initable. iFace init. G initable. iFace or interface. iFace dash init equals purple core initable init. And then what does this return? This is Boolean. Static G Boolean. G initable. There's a G object. Yeah. Is there no extra I in there? Is that the problem? It's initable. Yeah, it's initable. Okay, I just keep messing this up. I don't know why I want to keep putting that extra. I didn't put it here. Whatever. Then this is like G cancelable. Yeah. G GNU C unused. Alright. Return true. But basically what we're going to do here is, we're going to... Jeez, this is turning into way more work than I thought it was going to be. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but, there's so much crap. We just did a bunch of this now that I think about it. I think we put it in here. Yeah, we did. Still have to rename the file, too. But we'll get there. Alright, so we got that part. And that. This obviously has to be changed to say core. Required property not set. Sure. A required property was not set. Okay, that gives us all that stuff. And then I need this line. Nope, this line. Okay, now we got errors. Woo! So now in the initable, we can say verbal core star core equals verbal core initable. If not, purple is UI, core UI. We already checked this, but that we only checked it in our constructor. In the initable, we still want to do it this way. So now we can say G set error, comma, purple core error. Required property not set. Say the UI property was not set to an instance of purple.ui. It should be gr set literal actually. And this should probably be translated. Oh, we already got that. Okay, good. DM Griffith the raid, welcome, welcome. How are you, sir? Mr. Sir. What were you up to tonight? Hope your stream went well. I don't know why this isn't completing your name, but there we go. Well, welcome everyone for Chris's stream. My name is... Oh, we're in an ad. Son of a bitch. So we'll wait till that finishes before I do the blurb. I need to get water too. I don't know if you guys are seeing the ad or not, but we're almost done. 3, 2, 1. Go. All right. Thank you, Sam Griffin, for the raid. How's it going, Mr. Sir? Hope your stream went well. What were you up to tonight? I already gave you a shout out, so everyone should have seen that. But welcome everyone from Chris's stream. My name is Gary Kramlich, and I'm the lead developer of Pidgin Instant Messenger. Maybe you use it, maybe you used to use it, maybe you know it by its old name, a game. Either way, we spend all our time here working on it. Vibe coding and testing stuff, that's FYI, that is a word we don't use here. Because, yeah. Because people are redonkulous with it. Let's go with that. Trying to find the boundaries of its usefulness. Okay. That's fair. I already know its boundaries for me personally, and it is fucking garbage. The thing that appeared at the beginning looked like a protein. Oh, you're talking about gorse? I don't have it. I gotta flip it over here. You're talking about this? Yeah. That's just a visualization of the commit history. So right now we're looking at July of 2012. I think some things with clear boundaries like microservices or libraries can be a nice use case. Okay. It's fair, but it's just whatever. It's not something I have any interest in. Alright, so we did the initable. We got this. Okay, so we checked the core. We need to check the settings backend. If not, G is settings backend, core settings backend. Oops. Oh, we didn't return false here. Yep. G set error literal error. I mean, like, if people have used for it, sure, whatever, right? Just it does not fit. Like, the problem with vibe coding in general is it only works for doing things that it's seen before. What I'm building doesn't exist, and if it does exist, it doesn't exist in the way that I'm trying to build it. Therefore, by definition, vibe coding cannot do what I'm doing. So there is no reason for me to even entertain the thought of it. Any entertainment of said thought is a waste of time. So reaction to that, you have returned to manual note-taking with physical pen and paper? Nice. I bet you probably remember stuff a lot better now, too. Oh. The settings backend property was not set to an instance of G settings backend. Alright, then right now that should be good for that. Can it make Pidgin? No, it can't. And you know why? I just shared this with somebody. So being Pidgin's lead developer means I need to keep track of what people are saying about Pidgin, if they're having problems, whatever, right? So occasionally I'll troll sites like Reddit and stuff like that and search for people talking about Pidgin. And when I did that recently, I came across a post of somebody saying that they used Claude, whatever, some version, to completely vibe code a from scratch version of a WhatsApp protocol plugin for Pidgin. Okay? This is their words. Actually, here, I'll just find the tweet. Or I'll find the I'll pull up the Reddit post where they said this, which they've since deleted. So, I just vibe coded a 20 megabyte WhatsApp plugin for the Pidgin Instant Messenger client. Here's a link. It's already deleted. Right? You'll see my comment. I said, if you look at the install purple WhatsApp.8sh, you will see it's just building and installing github.com ho herman purple go WhatsApp, which is actually mentioned in the README, I found out later. But, you know, it says to go do that. And then the original poster's like, yes, it does, but it also coded a little version from scratch. That's not what the fuck your post was titled, asshole. Right? You tried to hype it up like it actually did something big, but no, you just gave an installer script to rip off somebody else's work. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, people lie on the internet all the time. The problem is I have to protect the project from this fucking nonsense. Because that's what you have to do, right? Instead, you know, they're like, oh, I vibe coded this thing. No, you just plagiarized and violated an open source license. Congratulations. We're going to sue you now. Morgos, how's it going, man? The rest are just posers? Yeah, very fair. Very fair. But it's absolute just horseshit like that. And like, nothing. If you look at this too, here, hold on, wait. So he's since done a couple commits since this whole thing a couple weeks ago. But back when I saw it, sure, we'll go to this one. Like, how do I actually do this again? I want to go to code at the specific version. I forget how to do this in GitHub. But whatever, like they've tried to clean it up and stuff like that. And he's like, well, it showed how to do a bridge between C and Go and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, there's an entire like internet worth of knowledge on how to use CGO. Congrats. Let me see if I can find the old, how the hell do we get to the old code on here? Like if I go to commits, I should be able to view the tree or something. Yeah, it's one of these over here, right? Something like that. Yeah, browser repository. Okay, right. So if we go back over here to February 25th, and we start looking at plugin.c, I think this was actually okay-ish. But like, why we ever actually started doing this, I don't know. It's a waste of time and everything. I'm not trying to validate that function, but whatever. Go see bridge callback implementation to show a QR code. Okay, cool, whatever. Let's look at the actual like purple parts. And it does have a protocol info, but nobody writes C code like this anymore. Yeah, nobody writes C code like this at all. You would just do the field initializer and then write the value. You wouldn't put all the nulls in there, right? So, okay, clearly vibe coded nonsense. This stuff is all pretty simple, whatever stuff. Looks okay. Init plugin looks okay. But, okay, I don't know why it's adding stuff for read receipts and all this stuff when it doesn't actually implement any of this stuff. It's all nonsense, man. It's all overhyped nonsense bullshit. And you're just like, what the fuck, right? That's why they deleted their post. Because they're just like, oh, right? Oh, the bridge got disconnected. Okay, does this actually get called from the Go code? I don't know. But it's a non-static function, so it should be declared over here. So if we look at bridge.sh, it is defined here. Note that the connection was lost. Okay, cool. So in the what map bridge. Okay, yeah, fair enough. In the event handling from what's meow, if you get the disconnected event, it calls this, but it should probably shut down the rest of this. Right? So it gets the purple account. If you don't have a GC, it's null, that shouldn't happen. But then a purple connection errors and it doesn't stop what's meow from running. It doesn't tell it to disconnect. It tells lit purple disconnected. Great. But like their post too had screenshots of it and shit too, and it was all from Ho Herman's plugin, and it's just like, you grifty pieces of shit, stop ripping off people's work. Christ. Today you had a 3-hour build breakage caused by one AI writing a change and getting another AI to approve it. Nice. Yep. Everything's fine. It's so bad at context management, 318 references to a function, and the AI just gonna go and fix all those? No, it doesn't, unless you have deep pockets for an insane token limit. These are all things I just avoid, right? And like, why would you bother when you have multi-cursor or sed or find and replace, which is even in fucking Notepad for 30 years? I was always forgetting about portions of the project all the time. Yeah, like, just whatever. It's I just see you're asking building a website similar to OnlyFans to focus on Indian. Okay, great. Are you spamming here? Should be rocking. What's .grid field notes? That like graph paper? 25,8,399. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it's a bot, I mean, we're just gonna do this because we don't allow, like, just yeah, they're just gone. When someone's asking me to start working on their sites without any background or anything is just, yeah. This is on YouTube for everyone that's not aware, but yeah. All right. Just graph paper. Okay, gotcha. I've just never heard it called, what did you call it? Dot grid field notes. Which is fine, right? Different people have different names for stuff, whatever. Not a big deal. I just like, is that what I think it is? Maybe. All right, line numbers changed apparently. Oh, this is one of the last holdouts of API that we haven't overhauled yet in Purple 3, which is amazing, but we're getting there. No previous. Oh, did. Oh, I didn't change the name. I was like, what? Wait, after this, it's a request API, and then I think we've got everything mostly cleaned up and stuff. Oh, it is iFace. What the hell? All right, 159. Also, one of the other things with just like AI code things in general, like I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I like to code. I like to write code. I like to learn things. I like to solve problems. I like to learn new things. Why the fuck would I pay something to do that for me when it's something I enjoy to do? Like what? Like, it makes no damn sense. Oh, to make you more productive. No, it won't, because it doesn't know how to do the things I know how to do. It's just... Yep. Purple core. Initable init. Ah, I've got the extra I here again. Right. Like, now, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying that, like, there's no place for AI or anything. But the shit people are doing with it is just... It doesn't help anybody. You're creating tech, you're paying money to huge tech companies to make tech debt for yourself that you don't know how to fix. Why? And like, if you don't believe me, do it for 3 months, and all of a sudden when Claude deletes your entire database and you can't get it back because you never learned what version control was, then you'll understand. Brother and dot grid, nice. Actually, when he said dot grid, I was thinking of that dots and lines game, or dots and boxes, or lines and boxes, whatever it's called. I was like, he can't be talking about that. What was the problem here? Oh, G-add interface. What is it actually then? Oh, it's G-implement interface. Hey, look, I figured it out by using my brain, and it didn't cost me any tokens. And it's because I learned it a long time ago. And I'm exercising my brain. Instead of paying Bezos or Sam Altman or whoever else money, I can just use my brain for free. Missing prototype. I didn't create a prototype for that yet. John Henry vibes here? Yeah, sure. Sure. If you want to call me John Henry, fine, whatever. But AI is still garbage, and you all will regret it eventually. That bubble is going to burst. UI, what? It's like not nullable. G-object no. Yeah, G-object intro inspection annotations. Not nullable. Okay. 2 words, 2 words. The UI starting the core. At settings, backend, not nullable. The settings, backend to use. Creates a new core instance with the given UI and settings backend. Returns transfer. Oh, there's also error. Out nullable. Return address for a G error. Oh look, my hands just hallucinated. Am I AI yet? I meant to type user and somehow type serve. Hands hallucinated. Guess I'm an AI now. I guess I'm an agent. Oh no, it's all fake. Can I get all the VC money now? Macro requires 2 arguments, 321. That's too many. Too many characters. G initable new. I put the stupid extra I in there again. Damn it. Yeah, I need to get water. Why, are you hearing it in my voice, or are you gonna go redeem hydrate? But ads are coming up in 9 minutes 30 seconds, so I'm gonna wait till then. 324. That should definitely exist. All right, we'll come back to that. Expected G cancelable star, but arguments type car star. What? Oh, I got that backwards. It's G inable new, not init. That's the problem. Then you cancelable, then the error, then the properties. Okay, yep. I fucked it up. It's been a minute. I called it, huh? Well, I had no water, so we'll do it when after the ad. When people start asking about my water, it's usually pretty clear. Did I typo this? Nope. All right, there's got to be something else masking that or something. 441. That's easy. We've still got this. 462. Yep, I don't have to do that. Conflicting types for core get version 502. I guess we didn't get it here. Get Okay, we did get that one. I guess I didn't finish this. We set version in the init function, right? In the core version, started version. Okay, cool. Yep, we need to fix that. 554. Purple core, get locale directory. There we go, that's more helpful. Alright, nothing else is hiding. Oh, we still got purple type core undeclared. Oh, idiot. I have to make that. There we go. Son of a bitch. Best argument to G enable new from incompatible pointer type. I got them backwards. Yay, that part compiles. So, we still have 5 minutes till ads. All right, so now we're just going to compile libpurple.so, and oh man, look at all them errors. Yep. We haven't even done the thing to set the default core yet. We'll get to that. I guess we have to get to that now. Yep. So we're going to have static, or it's not going to be static, void, purple core set default. I don't know I necessarily like this, but let's go with it. No, we'll let you know this. But then we're gonna have static purple core star default core equals null. Trying to think if there's some way we can like easily shut this down or something. But we're gonna do G set object default core core. But then we also have to do purple core star core purple core get default. Yeah. Yeah, we'll add a weak pointer on this. G object add a weak pointer. It's been a minute since I've done this. It's not gonna be here. Just do that. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Default core. Okay. No prototypes, yep. Purple core set default. We just did. Yeah. Core transfer none. The core to set as the defaults. That's the core that should be returned from. This is gonna be func at core.get defaults. Since 3.0. Yeah, that's fine. Purple available in 3.0. Void. Purple core. Set default. Purple core, get default. It's the default core that is in use. Returns. Transfer none. Nullable. The core. All right. Yep. Oh. All right. This is going to be annoying, but it's okay. Conversation manager. Oh, ad's about to start. I will be right back. Yeah. All right, we're back. Oh, before the ads are done too. All right, we'll wait to do the hydrate. Yes, yes, it's some high quality. It's some high quality H2O. That is a really bad Billy Madison. Not Billy Madison. His name's Billy in that, isn't it? No, it's Bobby Boucher. There we go, Bobby Boucher. Man, I saw Waterboy in the theaters, man. Long time ago. $504. Someone needs to put some AI sense into Sublime Text here so it stops being dumb. No. Sweet. Actually, we can just do this. See, we've been prepping this stuff for a while. It's just we haven't gotten there yet. Contact Manager 687. Contact Manager.c 687. All right, we are back from the ads for Polyhedron's Hydrate Redemption. roughly half. And I drank some when I got water and refilled it right away. Because my throat was dry. Dry. Like all your bank accounts for all your AI token after all your AI tokens. Shit, this one doesn't have this yet. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna skip this one for now. We'll come back to that in a moment. What else we got? Presence Manager. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to fix that one by itself, right? So again, hey, we got a core now. Oh, did we fix that? Conversation Manager. Yeah, this can definitely hit one line now. Okay. Presence Manager. Or purple core, get you on core. Plugins. Oh, plugins might be a pain in the butt. What else we got here? Purple path is annoying. Oh, actually, that one shouldn't be too bad. It's gonna be, so the path API I want to change anyways because it's gross and it sucks, and there's better ways to do this. Especially now that we have a core object, we can just put all this shit onto the core, and this doesn't. Yeah, so like this gets. Yeah, like we shouldn't be putting the XDG type under the. Oh no, that part's maybe fine. The custom directory stuff sucks. It needs work. Also, we shouldn't be calling all these functions in initialization because that then makes a whole bunch of other stuff get stupid. Contact Manager, we can't do yet. Well, I suppose. Why don't we fix Contact Manager? HG branch, core, object. Start. Make purple, make the core an object. Alright. Close all this stuff real quick. Contact man. Wait, we didn't do a. We started doing a pull request for this stuff. I don't know if we finished this or not. Nope. Okay, we did not do this at all here. Contact manager private.h. Okay, we did. Yeah, so we did part of this, but not all of it. Purple core star core comma g errors. Core to use. Air out nullable return address for a G error. Trying to get more in the habit of adding all these, so all the transfer annotations are good to go. Oh shit, we're gonna conflict bad, but that's okay. Contact manager.c startup GTK unused purple core G error error. Sublime text is really driving me nuts here. G propagate prefixed error, prefix propagate error, G propagate prefixed error. The destination. Okay, yep. Error. Oh, so we need local error here. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, that all looks fine and dandy. This is going to fail on core. What? Oh, yeah. Core.c 193. If local error is not equal to null, that's not how you spell null. G propagate error, local error, return false. Okay. It'd be really nice to get back to actually adding features at some point. We'll get there eventually. Okay, cool. Everything looks like it came up. We connected properly. I think that's okay to show. Yep, because soup blocks the auth messages, thankfully. So that's cool. Yep. Contact managers and implement persons. Yep. All right, cool. Contact manager startup. Update contact manager dot startup to the current standard. This was missing the core and air parameters, which should be, or which is now the standard. Probably should have published first, but whatever. Do 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 do. All right. We'll rebase the other branch that I started on top of this. We'll resolve the merge conflicts, and then we'll be able to move forward with that fun. Woohoo! 4432. Ran in my dev and verified that all accounts connected and everything was restored. Also called in the turtles. I just realized, I was like, I could have made a joke about, you all think it's weird that I don't use AI. Wait till you hear I don't use GitHub. And then I'm like, wait, Vibe coders don't use version control. They want to get the joke. Damn. Yep. Okay, cool. Core object. Rebase minus D. What did I name that branch? Contact manager startup. Contact manager startup. Oh. Fuck. I lost the branch. So I have to do that. And now we're good. Okay. Is it a cost thing for... No, AI does not work for me. I am not creating stuff that already exists. So by definition, they can't help me. Like, go spend 1 million tokens and ask it to build you a multi-protocol chat client. A modern multi-protocol chat client. And let me know how much it cost you. And how horribly deficient and crappy it is. Like, it just... I don't even use a language processor in my editor, right? Because they don't work for me. Why the fuck would I use AI? Oh, it's so silly. I think the worst part about all the AI nonsense is the people that don't know anything about development ask me why I develop things the way I do, because they don't know how development actually works outside of AI. That's just the, like, chef kiss of the entire argument. Can't do all the big important stuff, but it's good at fixing... Yeah, none of that matters. None of that matters to me because the amount of time it takes me to do all that stuff is negligible. And number two, doing that stuff gives me a mental break. So I can still be productive and get a mental break at the same time and not have to pay anybody for it. Why would I pay anybody for it? Why would I not want to do something remedial and take a mental break? Like, it's just, it's, so much of it is just so dumb. Purple core, new settings, need the presence manager. Wait, what? Oh, no, that should still be there. Okay. $252. Fucking Sublime Text. Oh. Data is a presence manager. Right, okay, so after all this is loaded, we don't have any of that. So we need a purple core up here. Plugins, we'll get to that one in a second. That one's going to be a little bit more work. Credential manager. And again, I'm going to say this again, and I guess I'm going to say it all fucking night. I like to program. I like to write code. I'm not going to pay some piece of shit to write code that I then have to fix and debug. Debugging sucks. Writing code's fun. Debugging is a necessary evil, but I'm not going to pay somebody so that all I can do in life is debug code. That's stupid. Like, if that's what you want to do, by all means, knock yourself out. But yeah. Fuck, this doesn't have air. Oh yeah, this doesn't do any of the new stuff. Okay, that looks better. This doesn't have a load though, so that's okay. That's probably why we haven't ran into the rest of this. But all right, core.c, cred, managers. Okay. This should be local air. All right, this is dumb, but sure. Oh, no, we don't even just propagate. Nope. Prefixed error, local error. Should say provider, anyways. There's no prefix literal. Okay, that's fine. Oh. We have started on the UI. Okay. C404 conflicting types. Oh, yep. Those lines that go past there, they look like they're red, but they're not. Just as it flips through between the blue, and it always makes me think we have random failing tests. And I'm like, what? And then, oh, yeah, it's fine. CRUD manager startup. The credential manager to have the standardize the startup method for the credential manager. Oh, we actually have to test this too. To run it 4432. Do. I think I just came up with a new retort to why don't you use AI as well? Like, why didn't you learn how to program 30 years ago like I did? Well, because I wasn't born yet. Yeah, okay, well, enjoy your AI. I don't have any use for it. I'm fine. Oh, whatever on turtles. I just need to do normal build. Whatever. looks fine. We don't have any errors here that I can tell. Those, I need to find those. I keep forgetting about those. I need to get the persons fixed. Yep, okay, cool. Dev and verified. Everything worked as expected. Also called in the turtles. Oh, we got weird white space. Yep. Thread manager. Yep, there's a random tab in there. What if we could write a unit test to check that? Shouldn't be hard. Although, oh, we might get false positives. Just a regex, start a line tab, or either no white space or at least one tab followed by 0 more white space. And that should be a regex that will handle it all. Or I could pay a bunch of money so I don't have to learn that thing that I learned a long time ago. And then I can just, you know, get paid in AI tokens. Like, I don't know if it's satire or not, but I saw an article today that said Sam Altman wants to start paying employees in AI tokens. And I'm just like, you people are stupid. Let me know how you're going to make a sandwich with AI tokens. You know, that thing you have to do, eat to sustain your body. Have fun. Absolutely stupid. Return of the company script? Yeah. By company script, you mean the money that you can only use at their stores and stuff, right? I'm not familiar of any, like, I'm not familiar of that actually being used in historically. I'm sure it has. I'm just not aware of it. But yeah, that's just absolutely stupid. But hey, look, I got super productive. Return the cold rush? Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, mister. It's a random tentacle. Oh, he's out of frame. Yeah, you want some treats? For 30 AI tokens, I'll give him treats. Can't wait till I start seeing streamers taking AI token donations. That'll be the day. Alright. Back over here. Cool, no conflicts. Yay! I should probably knock out them plugins because I'm getting tired of seeing the errors. Credential manager 415. I think I just heard some crazy ass wind outside. Maybe it's the T800 coming to get me because I spoke ill of AI. 411. Oh, yep. Okay. Cool. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, so we still have to fix plugins. I just want to make sure that there's no other warnings or anything from it. Cool. Plugins.c 323. Yeah, we won't have a core here. Are we already on another ad? $345 is going to be the save. All right. No Wednesday night and tomorrow. The return of winter Sunday morning. Yeah, we're in a winter storm warning Saturday 7 p.m. to Monday 4 p.m. And apparently Apple weather said it's something like Minnesota and us here we're gonna get 2 to 4 feet of snow. And you're like, what? Marble hail for you. South was tornadoes. 2 hours south was 75 and sunny. Yeah, we had 70 and sunny the other day, and it was freaking nuts. For those of you that use real units, that's 22-ish in Celsius. Yeah, just absolutely absurd. Oh, actually, you know what? I should stop telling people degree differences and just tell them to spend AI tokens on converting weather rather than doing the math or learning it. Why learn how to convert Celsius and Fahrenheit when I can give Sam Altman money to do it for me? But not give streamers money for entertainment. The spicy night tonight. Then it'll get hotter? Yeah. Vibe coders don't care. Oh, you know, yeah, let's try this first. Ninja protocols. We'll do demo first. That should be. Oh, Bonjour should be first. Okay, IRC CTCP handlers. That should probably be fixed anyways. Yeah. We still need the UI, but we also need the core. Purple core, start core equals null. Core equals purple core, get defaults. Purple core, get UI. So we did UI. Okay, that's fine. We just use the UI of that. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Enjoying the stream? Good. Glad to hear it. Musa D, how are you? Glad to have you here. It's been interesting too. Just observation. There's been more people showing up on YouTube lately, which is interesting, but just noticeable. For the longest time, and Paul can talk about this too. He'd be the only person talking in chat. There's been quite a few actual chatters tonight. Oh, we do still technically have SIP. SIP, Baruni. Oh no, SIP is disabled by default. XMPP. Oop. Then Zulip. Ooh, that does use it. Okay. It's gonna be in client. Yeah. Zulip client.c 630. How does one weigh the evils of Amazon versus Google? Why would you need to? Just they're, you know, if you're gonna try to do that, then I think you already have the answer that they're both evil enough. And like, why would you bother? But I mean, I'm streaming on both Amazon and Google, right? YouTube and Twitch. So I can fire up Patreon. I should probably find a PeerTube instance to stream on at some point. But I haven't done that yet because, like, I gotta do that sometime or something. Oh, we use this for... Okay. Oh, sweet. We already have the core. Oh, interesting. My Zulip just reloaded. Oh, that's not right. G settings, new... Yeah, this should be settings equals purple core, new settings, core... I don't know why the hell that used that way. Let's... Oh, because I copied that from something else. Okay. For YouTube over Twitch? Yeah, sure, whatever. Or in SpectraTube? Oh, I've never heard that one before. Oh, yeah, for PeerTube. Gotcha. Yeah, the thing is, like, there's just so much stuff to do any given day that, you know, you gotta pick your battles, right? And it sucks, but that's the case, right? That's how it goes. All right, so test UI is going to be a little different here, and that's okay. We create the UI, test UI purple in it. We create the new UI. Then we're going to say purple core, star core equals null. Core equals purple core new UI, comma, I guess we're doing null. What are we doing for the settings backend? Oh, we do it in memory, don't we? Yeah, so we can get rid of this. G memory settings backend. New. G pointer settings backend was null. Settings backend equals that. Settings backend ampersand error. If error is not equal to null. Or, do we do asserts in here? No, we don't. Well, we should. This is gonna break some stuff, but it's okay. Well, let's do this first. G clear object settings backend. If local error is not equal to null, G propagate error local error. G clear object core. No, we shouldn't have core. UI. That's what I'm looking for. UI. I guess. Oh, return. And then, if not purple core start. Core. Oh, at this point, we want to clear the UI regardless. We shouldn't need the UI anymore. Don't need the UI or settings backend anymore. Make sure the core was created correctly. Oh, and then we also have to do purple core set default core. And we still use the core, and then here at the end we want to say G clear object core. Earlier, we set the default core to our instance and no longer need our reference to it. Haven't used Pidgin since back when we played EVE Online? Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of EVE players, even today. We'll get people asking for support and stuff that are using EVE. And it's funny because it's still a thing today. So you appreciate my work? Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully whenever we get Pidgin 3 out the door and we get XMPP support in it, the Eve people will start moving to it, but we'll see. Out of curiosity, what, you don't call them clans in Eve, do you? What are they called? I don't remember what they're called. Squads, maybe? Something like that. The only ones I know are Goon and Test. I know there's some others. Maybe? So, a coworker of mine that sat right next to me used to be really big into Eve. And I don't remember. You were in Test? Okay. So you might even know that coworker because he was in Test. I have no idea what his online handle was. We're also in the Imperium, previously the Clusterfuck Coalition. Nice. Yeah, okay, that's more than I know about anything there. Just didn't die, but it went dormant for a long time, so he left. Gotcha. That should get reworked too, but yeah. Imperium is run by goons. Okay. To be clear, you mean the Goon Squad or whatever, right? Or do you mean they are just like characters? Let's go with that. We're a different group from Goons, but we were allies. Ah, okay. Gotcha. We only put an error on that, right? Oh. Yep, that's... Oh, I just remember that coworker always talking about like how expensive ships were and stuff, and it's just, like, all right, sounds weird to care about that so much for a game, but all right, cool, whatever. You spent too much money on it for sure. All right. Actually, well, I should just do that. Got like 12 characters? Wow. That sounds like a lot. Oh man, so much of this crap is going to have problems. Oh, actually, we don't have a whole lot here. Test purple path. Yep. Seems sane at the time. Yeah, sure. I'm not judging. Do what you want. Like, everybody has their own things that, you know, they find enjoyable. That's fine. Their own personal preferences. Oh, I don't even know if this will exist yet. Feel the same way about your visits to Great Lakes Dragway and Bratstop visits? Made sense at the time? Yeah. That's in Kenosha, isn't it? You are... I don't remember exactly where you've kind of said you're from, but you don't need to dox yourself. But obviously you're closer than I was remembering. Because Great Lakes Dragway is not, or was not super far from me, I think, right? It's in Kenosha, right? Wasn't Lake Geneva, was it? What's the place in Slinger Motor Speedway. Conversation.c, oh, whatever. Nope, that's not it. 662. Do. Clearly, we did not port everything to this function when we wrote it, which is silly because I was like, yeah, this is great. We ported everything. And nope. We're finding them all now. Pidgin message. What line? 295. Oh. Like, this is using it. Oh shit. We're getting closer. Transparency. What line? 267. I was in Union Grove. Working around the Arlington horse race track at the time. You and your friends would be watching the barometer for good air pressure. After work, would drive up there. Nice. Why can't I think of where Union Grove is? Probably because I've never actually been there. Oh, okay. Okay, it's west off of 41. That's why I'm like, huh? All right, where's 94 here? Okay, that's still 94 and 41 there, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've never been to Union Grove. Oh, it's off of 11 though. Okay, I've been all sorts of east off of 11, but I've never gone west. So I was kind of close with Kenosha, but yeah, not really. There's more here? Jeez. 127. Jesus. We should look at why we're not binding these settings. But yeah. That's something to look at later. You have a fondness for Wisconsin? Lots of visits over the decades? Lots of tolls paid? Yeah. Dude, forever. Didn't we create that? Oh, it's probably not marked for the version. The thing gets me all the time. Forever, I would take Old Skokie Road instead of paying the tolls. And then I realized I'm only saving like $10 or something in tolls. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll just take 94 and save like half an hour. But nowadays, if I can, I take the train. The train is just so much better, at least on my body and everything too. So like, I learned the hard way. It took me a couple times to realize it too, but due to my HEDS, if I don't take a break while I drive to Chicago, even though it's like at most a 2-hour drive, if I don't take a break halfway between it, I end up sitting weird and I will end up spraining my knees. Hold on. The message is too long for YouTube. But so what I end up doing now is I'll stop at the Lake Forest Oasis and either just walk around or get something to eat and like burn half an hour where I'm not driving. And then I'll get back in the car and I can finish driving and I'll be fine. But yeah, how's it going, Speaker? Welcome. How are you? But yeah, if I try to drive all the way to Chicago, I'm likely to, without stopping, I'm likely to sprain my knee because of my HEDS, which is absolutely stupid, but happens all the damn time. And the first time it happened, I had like crouched down for a big group photo, and I thought doing that, I like did something weird and messed up my knee, but nope. Then the next time I drove down there and it happened, I'm just like, oh, that'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, so we need to grab the core. Core equals purple, core new. Oh, we need to hold on to the UI too. Pidgin UI new. UI, comma. Oh, we have to grab the settings backend. This is kind of dumb, but we'll see. No, it's fine. Wonder why we do the debug setup there right away, but okay. You confuse people use AI API to create another AI and get funded like huge amount, and that goes on. Yep, you want to know how it's all a scam? You just answered the question. Like they're literally creating pyramid schemes for it, and people are like, "Oh, it seems fine." Yep, they do. They do call themselves developers and architects and all sorts of other crap, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. For better or worse. You laugh at them? Yeah. And apparently they call me John Henry now. Which is just not right either, but yeah. somebody in Twitch chat who may still be here, said there's real John Henry vibes here. And it, like, me being anti-AI and saying AI can't help me is not the same as John Henry vibes, because John Henry and the machine did the same task. They were, you know, drilling tunnels into mountains. But, like, I guess you're saying if AIs and I both write code, but, like, I can write new code that has new ideas and new concepts that nobody has ever done before, and AI can't. So, sure. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, we do have a success. All right, we're going to grab that too. So, success equals purple core start. UI. Oh, we can't free the UI yet. We still need that. All right, I just have this backwards. Oh, wait, no. Core. Right? Yeah, okay. But here at this point, I can say if error is not equal to null, then, oh, geez. Okay. Why don't we try this? We might have to play around with this. Then we'll try to start the core. If not success, and error equals null, then error equals G error underscore new. We don't have a Pidgin application or UI error, do we? We do. Okay, we're going to use the Pidgin UI error because we can. We should probably change this around a little bit, but it's fine. Application.c. Oh, do we actually have any errors defined? Probably not. Nope. Failed to create. And to create glib purple core. Oh, unknown error. All right. So then, if error is not equal to null, oh, this indent was wrong. Then we can clear the error. Okay, I think that's good. Probably not, but we'll see. Pidgin display window. .407. Let's grab this at the top. Where was that? Oh, right. Okay. We specifically have to do this way because of that, but that's fine. So 736 in Pidgin application. Oh, because I renamed it settings backend. Mm-hmm. This is, like, I anticipated this to be fairly big, and it was going to hit a lot of stuff. So, 20 files and counting. We got to add this spot to start. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. All right, still need to add again. All right, develop. Oh, yeah, there's a preference window. Okay. Next D1. So for whatever reason, I've been craving Twix forever, but I wanted to get a bag of the minis and not just like one candy bar. And I finally found a place that had them, which is stupid, but whatever. We should really rework this so that the prefs pages... Oh, they don't have a common ancestor. But we should really add the preference, the settings backend as a property that we pass into it. One thing you've seen with AI is that every time our branch has an all hands, majority of people are dunking on the CIO and any exec that uses it to hallucinate some slideshow. Yeah. I don't know. I've got some choice screenshots of Google Maps doing some absolutely stupid things when it comes to letting me drive to my house. Obviously, I'm not going to share them here, but yeah. Like, so there's a road that runs on an angle. There's a street here, street here. There's another street here. I'm somewhere over here. Google Maps has me going up and around this way to get to my house, rather than just taking a right and going there. And it's been doing that every day. You're just like, yep. These are what people think are good. Wow. It's just, it blows my mind, man. And then there's crap like what it's been doing with Google, or with YouTube Music, just being absolutely completely wrong and forgetting stuff, and then just like, I don't know if Morgos is still here and he might get mad at me saying this, but Google stuff used to be good. It's gotten very shitty lately. And I don't know, maybe we'll get better in time with better AI, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm looking for alternatives because the shit is just ridiculous, man. The more AI grows, more respect and goated people like Linux, like Torvalds, Vesleri. The Temple OS guy, is there a new Temple OS guy? Oh, no. You're saying people like them get more value. Okay, got it. Yeah. I don't know that I deserve to be in that group. But okay, sure. Comparing me to Torvalds and Tim Berners-Lee? Yeah. I think that's out of my pay range. Or, no, that's not the right term. What the hell's that term? Pay scale? Something like that. Stuff used to work fine, and now, why is good enough now? Yeah, it's so dumb, man. Pay grade, thank you. It's like I'm close. The thing that drives me most nuts about Google Maps is it's very clear they don't have any developers that run the app on the daily that like live in a city environment and drive a car. Right? Because like Google Maps does not understand alleys at all. So like I have a garage. I park my car in the garage. That means when I turn down the alley, it goes doo-doo, rerouting. And then when I don't U-turn, it goes doo-doo, rerouting. And then as I back into the garage, it goes dun-dun-dun, welcome home. It's just like every day, man. Every single day. And then the next fun problem is Spotify's taking that route. Like, did you even run this crap before you release it? Yeah. So 94 is an interstate highway that runs through the middle of Milwaukee. They are currently working on an 8-year project to redesign the whole fucking thing. Okay, sure, it's annoying, but whatever. However, I've shown this on stream a couple times. What I haven't told you on stream is when you get to about here, right? No, when you get to about here, Google Map goes, is there still construction ahead? Yes, for 8 years. This construction is not going to be done until 2034. So every time I come through here, and I have to go through here to get home from work. So every day I go to work, which is at least 3 days a week that I go to the office, I have to hit, if I go this way, because if traffic's not too backed up, I have to dismiss this thing that says, yes, there's still construction here. And then about here or so, it goes, is there still a lane closure ahead? And you're just like, yes, for 8 years. And then anytime I need to go to my house, because I'm off this way, anytime I have to go to my house, so anyway, this way, it'll go, and I put in the thing before I leave my house, and I go, this route avoids construction, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. Why? Because if I want to go south, closed, open, closed. Like, yeah, I know there's construction. Just like, for fuck's sake, man. Let me test it outside Google's headquarters in Mountain View. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, but I'm pretty sure one of the former Pidgin developers was named Sean Egan, and he went to Google back in like 2006. He started working there. And I'm pretty sure he was working on Google Maps, and he was in their Kirkland office, which is outside of Seattle. So, you know, they're at least in the Seattle suburbs as well. But just like the alleys thing just drives me nuts so much. Because you're just like, oh, here's a good one too. So when I was only working from home, like during COVID and stuff, I updated my work address in Google to be home. Now, I haven't put my current work in there as an address, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But when I navigate to home from the office, when I get to home, it says, you've arrived at work. Apparently, none of them only work from home. And I've never tested that in their app. No, you didn't. No worries, Icarus. No worries. The defense on this one, construction could be as short as a single day, only taking Tiger Line data that's being fed to them. We've seen some of the last long-term closures before. Yeah, like I just... The fun part is sometimes it'll route me to come down 175, to get off on 175 here, to loop around, to go back this way, to then go westbound. Like, it's literally doing that. And you're just like, excuse me? Google's definitely taken a huge tank in quality though lately. Yeah, I would, like, not trying to hate on them or anything. It's just, it's observable, right? It's objectively observable, and it sucks. That's a busted routing. Yeah. Oh, so if you didn't notice too, it's hard to tell in this picture, but this is Miller Park, or where the Milwaukee Brewers play. Their stadium's right here, right? So like if there's a baseball game, this area was already fucked before they started doing construction. But like this road has variable lanes. So like when a game comes out, it's 4 lanes wide, but when a game comes out, they'll do 1 that goes westbound and 3 that go eastbound. And when a game's starting, they'll do 3 that's westbound and 1 that's eastbound, excuse me, and stuff like that. So like if there's a game, you don't want to be anywhere near this interchange, especially not getting off here to get back on, to get back, just no, right? And like, I suppose, okay, yeah, you could come down here and then U-turn and go back, but like, why? It's just, it's it's so ridiculous, man. You're just like, you were the chosen one, and you guys just really, really suck now. And again, not saying this to be mean or hurtful. It's just, do you know how many extra clicks I have to do in the fucking app now? The better part too is one of the other roads that I can take to go south had construction for a while too. So like, it was like any way I wanted to go, there's construction. Like, yes, I know. I'm aware. The other thing that drives me nuts too is like with all this AI and smart learning shit, why hasn't Google Maps figured out that I always park in the garage? Always. Like rarely I'll park in front of the house, like once every 3 months or something, right? Like the AI should be learning. If it was actually learning, it should learn that I go down the alley and I park in the garage, right? And like, it's so ridiculous. Like they want to say it's all this fancy AI learning shit, and it's not. It's very clearly not. Like, okay, maybe it's good at doing traffic stuff, but it doesn't look at usage patterns at all. And like, when I come to my house and I park in the garage, I always come one way because it's easier to swing into the garage the way I come in than it is the other way. So again, it has mountains and mountains of times of me doing that. And it's all in my Google Maps history because I can get the monthly report. I can see every little path I took everywhere from the Google Maps history, but they can't fucking figure out how to route me to my goddamn garage. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's just, and people are like, oh, AI is going to replace humans. Okay. Yep. Yep. No comments. It's very clear that's what's going to happen. So stupid. It said 502, didn't it? Yeah, 502. Oh, right. This doesn't work because it has to say purple core get locale directory now. But yeah, so if anyone needed more reasons why AI sucks there, I hope you just got a whole bunch more. But look, it's so magic. It let me do no work to create something that I give no shits about because I didn't put any labor into it. Like, if you think people don't care about like fixing bugs and shit now, wait until they've done like absolutely nothing to actually make it work. Oh, right, I named a config file. libpidgin.c. Bunch of this needs cleanup too, not too worried about it right now though. Oh, damn. I need to remember to do this. Actually, we're just going to do this. Oh. How many is that? That's 28. Sure, 28. Actually, can we get to 37? That would be funnier. Whatever. Fuck, I'll just take 28. Where? I guess I don't have it open. Crap. We're adding a bot command real quick. Sure, we'll just make it slop. Damn it, I had the feeling that was going to be a problem. Alright, so the bot doesn't have access to it because I made that an emote, or a paid emote. We should switch that to a follower emote. What would you suggest to the guys just starting IT? Go with full with AI adapt. I don't like AI. I don't use AI. I'm never going to recommend AI. I'm going to tell you to learn how to do things for yourself, right? if that means you use AI to help yourself learn, then sure, by all means, right? But once you become reliant on it and you don't know how to do things by yourself, you don't differentiate yourself from anybody else, right? So if you're looking for a job and stuff like that, it doesn't do you any good, right? Like, you're going to differentiate yourself by actually learning things and being able to do them. But if you just use AI for everything, then you're just the same as everybody else that's out there, right? Oh, but you can be a good prompt engineer. Okay, sure, whatever. Right? This, like, the prompt engineer as a job title thing was like, oh, I make NFTs. I'm an NFT creator, right? That's roughly what that is. And yeah, I don't know. But my thing is, learn things that you're interested in, or, you know, find interesting things to learn, and then, you know, actually, you know, practice those skills to get better at them and go from there, right? Like I said, if AI helps you get there, cool. But like, if you need AI to get through your day, try not and see how you can do from there. Where the fuck are emotes here? Channel, maybe? I can never remember where emotes are here. Content, moments, monetization, stream channel, enable clips, raids, emotes, viewer rewards, stream together, streaming tools, extensions. Where the fuck are emotes here, man? Affiliates. Nope. Community. Nope. Bits and cheering. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's so many settings here. Head your dashboard, viewer rewards, and then emotes. Okay, I did not look under viewer rewards. Fair. All right, I think I have an open follower emote. Maybe not. No, I do not. All right, sorry, big boy, but you're gone. I move this up to here, or oh, I gotta go here, and then I can select this. What? Oh, I just want to use an existing one, man. There used to be a thing where like you could move this all around. Or is it because it's already here? And you want to remove this emote. The emote will be removed from your channel and email picker, and viewers are no longer able to use it. You can still reassign from your collection. Okay. Yes. Here. How do I reassign from my collection, man? All right, hold on. I think part of the problem is that the window's too small. It's on a vertical monitor. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so from here, I should be able to do this. Plot assignment. Yeah, there we go. Follower. Something went wrong. Your request could not be processed. AI got in the way. Plot assignment. Follower. All right. So now that's there. We'll put big boy to Tier 1. I have 7 open slots in Tier 1. Jesus, I have a lot of emotes that aren't being used. Alright. Alright, either way. So the bot should now be able to say slop. Yay! I wonder how many we can fit, but either way, that gets the job done. Okay. Okay, where the hell were we? Live pigeon.c line 56. Purple core equals null. Core equals purple. Core get default. This doesn't exist yet. Fuck. This is going to break locales for now. You'll see when we actually get to the point where we can run it, we're going to get a failure that the default core is null. Or whatever. This is going to say that core is null, and it's going to fail. And not sure how we're going to solve that one yet. That's for sure. Maybe I should ask AI. It'll figure out my problem for me. How can I reorganize my code so that I can actually have this work the way I anticipated it to work? I think the answer there is going to be that that's just not the way we want that to work at all. How's it going, Dino Mug? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Still more and about. Oh, and there's... Yeah, we just didn't get this part. Debug 773. So a completely useless comment. Maybe AI wrote it. Protocol chooser 189. Oh, I was like, what is this needed for? There was something we did to make developer mode easier to... Did we put it on the UI? We might have put it on the UI. But that doesn't necessarily help us. Application, let's see, we're still in there, man. What's the problem here? Assignment to G settings backend from int. Okay, so place a declaration of G key file settings back. Oh, right. I think we can do it after glib. Notification link. $56. How's it going, Evil and Avoid? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Pidgin.c 59. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't finish this. Oh, yeah, okay. If purple is core. Really need to look at that whole startup thing. Have you ever been in a team at work that seemingly doesn't do... Oh, you mean that does absolutely nothing? Managers, devs, testers, you got moved recently to a new team and nobody knows anything? Most of them don't even read messages? Oh, man. I have not been in that case. But that sucks. Why? Application 512. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, I was like, what? Like, most of the teams I've been on, there's at least a product manager that, like, is a pain in everyone's ass. And, you know, that drives everything else. But if there's no PM doing that, then, yeah. Alright. Why the fuck isn't this working? Oh. Where did I paste the... Oh. Did I put it back in the same file? That would be silly. You've been on that team for about 10 days now, and they still can't figure out how to give you access to the Jira Kanban board? I mean... Congrats? Like, if you don't have to use Jira, man, that's a win. Right? Like, Jira has just been like everything lately, just getting worse and worse and worse. And just... And now Atlassian is firing 10% of their workforce, 1,600 developers because of AI. And it's like, oh, that's discouraging. Just like, oh, you guys, yeah. And the thing is, like, the Atlassian stuff is, it's always been bad, man. And just like, I don't know why, but it just always has been. Like, companies make profit these days by either going into weapons or firing people. Yeah, I mean, or just releasing shit products and charging you for support. Talk to Microsoft about that one, right? Oracle's another one that's good for that. They make products that are like, you're just fucked. You have to pay them for support. There's no way around it, right? Oh, snap. Okay. Purple core, get type. Well, that's... Oh. Okay. Yep, I know what's going on there. Oh, nope. Yep. Is that supposed to say macro? Well, I don't know, but that should fix the problem. If this still works after all this, it's going to be amazing. Well, Confluence is worse. We have a bunch of documentation on it. One of the pages is about 1,000 words. You type one key into the article and you have to wait for the letters. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean Confluence has been a pain in the ass too, but that's brutal, man. Purple core get settings back end. If you're using MS Azure DevOps, are actually kind of happy to use Jira. That don't scare you. I don't. Yeah, that's wow. How's it going, Dan? I'm telling you, man. You track. It's got some warts, but oh my god, it's actually responsive, generally. And like, oh no, I did move UTrack to a VPS now. It wasn't Kubernetes. Oh, this might not actually. Okay, lib purple 0 GIR. Get settings backend. Oh right. Why did I say func for this? Yeah, because this is a method. All right. Oh, because this used to be that. Okay. I didn't do this now. This is old. Have I worked with Linux? Yeah, I don't understand your question. Or unless you're asking if I've worked with Linus Torvalds, then no. Oh, right. We didn't create the signal yet. Although Linus Torvalds has called some of the Pidgin developers fucking idiots. Which was related to our questions about Git and not liking things that it did back in 2006. So, yeah, typical Linus, right? So. Does they use that sort of language frequently? Yeah. What? I don't know what you're talking about there, sweetheart. Torvalds calls everyone's idiots. Sure, he would like the world better if everyone was replaced by clones of himself. Yeah. Whereas I just avoid people. I find that's more effective. We should probably add a failed signal. User data. Emitted when the core has been started successfully. I'm not going to remember any of this. UI.c. Oh, cool. Yep. Linus, fork himself. Linus Libre. Sure. Well, let's start with the started signal. So if we make it all... Oh, no, we're not. We don't actually have this part here. Do we have... What do we have here? What the hell are those things called? Semaphores. Do we have a semaphore? We have no semaphores here. I could use an RC box. Yeah, that's not quite. Yeah, this one's a type. A convenience macro to allocate reference counted data with the size of the given type. This macro calls RC box alloc with size of type and casts return pointer to a pointer of the given type. I just want an atomic fucking counter. Everyone is idiots? Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, SWK. Oh, have I contributed to Linux? No. No. I wrote a real shitty, stupid kernel module a real long time ago to get a feel for it, and went, this is not for me. Kernel space is very different than general applications. And it's something I'm not interested in doing. There is... Oh, wait, there's G atomic int add. Atomically adds value to the value of atomic. Think of this operation as atomic version of blah. It's called acts as a full compiler and hardware memory barrier. Before version 2.30, this function did not return a value, but Gatomic int exchange and add did and had the same meaning. While atomic is a volatile qualifier, this is a historical artifact, and the pointer passed to it should not be volatile. Okay, so there's add, and is there deck? Oh, there's deck and test. Decrements the value of atomic by 1. Think of this upper. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we can just use an atomic int here. So what we're going to do is for each one of these callbacks, Yeah. George Carlin said it best. Know how stupid the average person is? Now realize half the people are stupider than that. Yeah. I really miss Carlin. Can you imagine the shit Carlin would be on about today? Ugh. It would be absolutely absurd and totally fucking hilarious. Oh, okay. So I can just int, or I can just increment. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is going to get a little weird, but this is what's going to let us actually like handle things in a sane fashion. So in the core itself, Socrates, I know that I know nothing. Yes. Or Socrates, right? I believe. But we could hook him up to a power grid and fuel the entire world. Yeah, you know, we could just use AI to reanimate George Carlin. It'll be fine. This is just int. Yeah, we give it a pointer. That's fine. Gint, no, just int startup counter. Sure. All right, so do we have to initialize that? It seems like. What is the atomic pointer? How is this different than atomic int? Because like that takes a pointer, or is it just that this? Okay, this returns an int pointer. Interesting. All right. All right. Adds value to the value of atomic. Think of this operation as atomic. Let's call. Well, atomic is a volatile. And glue.a, the return type was changed from G size to G int pointer to add support for platforms with 128-bit pointers. What the fuck is a 128-bit pointer? Does anybody know what platforms have a 128-bit pointer? People would hate on Carlin today. He struck out at everyone. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, so does South Park. But I suppose lots of people hate South Park too. Evaluate the initial reference count for G-atomic ref count. Is there a G-atomic ref? Oh, there is. Reference count variable to 1. Okay. In your opinion, everyone should be fair game? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there... Yes, with the caveat of, like, you don't need to pile on. And, like, victims should be done so carefully, right? People that have been victimized. Right? That, like, otherwise I agree. But yeah, 128-bit pointers are for computers with more than 16 exabytes of RAM. Yeah, apparently. But I just... What platforms have 128-bit pointers? As of July 25, there are no mainstream general purpose built to operate, blah, blah, blah. Huh. All right. Well, whatever. Wikipedia can't bat 1,000. From YouTube. At some point, it'll be merged with the chat above. Which I need to finish a whole bunch of stuff for the Twitch chat. But somebody's working on a YouTube protocol plugin for Pidgin, for Pidgin 3 even. So then we'll have merged chat. So, but yeah, so again, for people that don't believe me, this is Pidgin 3. Like what you're seeing on stream is Pidgin 3. Come on, come on. There you go, boom. All right, there's the normal thing. All right, I just have the collapse. There's the member list. Here's the about window, right? This is what we're building. It's literally on the stream right now. And I messed up the size. And there has been no AI built in it, and we built our own Twitch library for it. I mean, library is not even the right word. We're just talking to the Twitch API. So yeah. Well, they said there are no stupid questions. Sure did not work in support. Oh my god, this shit I've seen. See, that sounds like a Carlin joke. Or at least, you know, the setup for the rest of it. Yeah, Dan is definitely not wrong. Not at all. Okay, so I think I really want G-atomic ref count. This is a data type? That's a pointer? I think that's fine. I just wish there was... Alright, well, let's see. So we're going to say G... Yeah, I'm going to need to keep this around somewhere. So that's fine. G atomic ref count. I don't know why they call it arc. Oh, this okay. Startup counter. All right, so the idea here is in startup, one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to say G atomic ref count init core dash startup counter, right? And then here at the bottom before we return, say G atomic ref count decrement, yeah, deck, or this returns a boolean if it got to 0. The refs count reach 0 and false otherwise. Okay. So what we want to do is we're going to say purple core decrement purple call startup counter deck, pass in the core, and then we're going to have a helper up here. Oh, static void, purple core, star core. And we're going to say if G atomic ref count deck core dash startup counter G signal emit core signals sig started 0. Okay. Finding stupid in sport is about as hard as finding a fork in the kitchen. Depends on whose kitchen, right? Like, if somebody who only eats, like, pizza, probably not going to find a fork. It's not exactly where I was going to go with that, but it's fine. All right. So in these callbacks here, do we make these? Can't these return an error? You know, some people getting yelled at in the AM. Yeah. Purple core, diachroma core. Fuck. This is dumb, but we'll do it this way for now. Your dark fiber provider is doing maintenance tonight. The other path is taking down. The other path is down, taking out multiple peerings. And it's not a problem with the dark fiber provider. It's the MSP. Oh, God. You know, I really don't envy you. You just seem to have the worst fucking problems all the time. Alright, so now we're decrementing our counter, all this stuff. If we run this right now, we're going to fail with stupid shit, which is okay. No, I don't really want the bonus point. Oh, they literally just emailed you, fixed it, replied, no, you didn't. Oh, yeah, that's now... Oh, that's... Yeah, it's not even a method anymore. Okay, so number one, we don't need the purple here. And this is now... And pass it to C's Tor at core.new. Okay, and then there was another match. Purple core start. Dark fiber vendor maintenance is non-service affecting. Oh boy. You know this dark fiber maintenance is coming. You literally ask the MSP, this maintenance going to affect any of the stuff we get from you because our private stuff will be down. They said, and I quote, it's non-service affecting. Lovely. Remind me, what's MSP here? Something service provider. And dark fiber, for people that don't know, and I think I'm right, correct me if I'm wrong, but dark fiber is fiber that's ran, but it's dark because it means it's not lit up and not in use. It's a redundancy that can be flipped over to. Managed service provider, okay. Like, I think I'm close, but yeah. Oh, yeah! Look at all these errors. Fiber between locations, and no way an MSP is going to know. You rented unlit and you put... Oh, you put your own light. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. All right, so we got the atomic ref count in it. Did I get that right? Yeah, okay. So when we're doing all this start shit and we're chaining these guys together, we need to say G atomic ref count inc. Actually, we should do it before we do that, so to make sure that we don't get them out of order. You never know, you just lie. Oh, jeez. Remind me not to get stuff from you. I made him mute. There we go. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna unwind all this stuff, and it's gonna take time, and we're not gonna do it tonight. But we're gonna get out of here because I'm tired. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go raid Zeta Shaw. Oh, what do you mean a good position? You're supposed to see the cat right here. That's what the camera's for. But anyways, we're gonna go raid Zed. So thank you everybody for coming by tonight. In the meantime, does he have a YouTube? He does have a YouTube. I don't know if he's multi-streaming, but YouTube, here's a link for him. I'm gonna get out of here. So thank you everybody for coming by tonight. If you want to follow me on social media, you can find links to all my stuff right over here. I do post on my Mastodon when I'm gonna go live. You should also be able to find Pidgin on there. I don't think, actually it's not there, I don't know. But if you want to also join us on the Pidgin Zulip server, which is, it's not quite Discord, but we're replacing Discord with it because it's open source and other fun stuff. And it's a weird little chat thing, and we're building a protocol plugin for it too at the same time. So, you know, good times. So, all right, I may or may not be on this weekend. We'll see. I got a lot of stuff I want to do in the garden, but apparently it's supposed to snow 10 feet or something. I don't know. It depends if you're using Apple Weather or the National Weather Service, but even they're saying a foot, so who knows? Maybe not a foot. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, thank you everybody for coming by tonight, and until next time, adios.